Hey guys, Josh and Gundam here with another Gundam Msia review, and today we're reviewing the Japanese Gogg. Japanese Gogg is a very cool figure. To show you what's different between the American release, I have this one here, which just happens to be missing an arm. It's one from my personal collection that it was the easiest to grab. I have other complete ones in my personal collection, but they're in like a corner of my room behind my table that I'm filming on, and I have to climb on the table to get them. So I grabbed this guy who's missing his arm, but he can illustrate quite well for us. There's insignias on the American releases, as you can see. Little dots and lines, things like that. I just got these lines here, and a little yellow thing there, a little red thing there, these little danger warnings on the feet. The Japanese one has none of those things, but instead has very cool panel lining. As you can see here, there's no panel lining. Look there, there's panel lining. And same for, even these little holes on the arms. They have panel lining, the hands have panel lining. Just very cool. It stands out more, it looks more rustic, Backpack has panel lining. There's a good example. This one looks so much cooler. It's got panel lining inside those little holes in the shoulders. So that's the real minor difference. Now here's the big difference between the Japanese and the American. Ooh, yes. The waist turns on the Japanese. Very cool. Just turns, and it can come off quite easily. So if you're doing stop motion animation, you can just get blown up pretty easily. I am looking forward to using some of those in my stop motion animation series, Gundam Father of Peace. But its weaponry is built in. It's got 2 megaparticle cannons right here, and it has missiles that launch out of here. So watch out, his belly button's loaded. It's got these gnarly claws, which if you've seen the original Gundam series, these claws are sharp enough to cut through the Gundam's head. It actually leaves indentations in the Gundam's head where the claws just pierced it. So these claws are nothing to blink at. I mean, these things are sharp and strong. Anything that can go through the Gundam's armor. I mean, Sanko machine gun can't even go through the Gundam's armor, but these claws can. So it's quite a deadly figure. It's got lots of boosters. It's an amphibious suit, can move quite fast underwater, and so-so on land. But megaparticle cannons make it definitely a threat to worry about. They're kind of a spray gun, much like the GM's beam spray gun. So let's go over the articulation. The head, it turns, takes a little bit of effort, but it does turn. It's one of those things you don't really think about, because a lot of Zeon's heads like that don't move a whole lot, but yes it does. Shoulders go 360 degrees. Arm, fantastic range. It has little ball joints in here, and so it's just this very, it's just a really flexible figure. I'll just show you the little ball joints in there. So the hand can go like that. Every single finger but the thumb moves. They go out quite far and they go in quite far. Very cool. Like I said, the waist turns 360 degrees on the Japanese version, and also on the submarine Gogg, but not on the regular Gogg that's American release. Submarine Gogg, by the way, is only American release. Leg goes that far back, that far forwards. Got nothing really in the way there. Could be a cheerleader. Kind of an ugly cheerleader, but a little bit of a knee joint there. And the foot has a little bit of flexibility. Kind of a unique foot, as you can see. And that pretty much covers the articulation for this figure and its weapons. So that's the Japanese Gogg. I would definitely say, if I had to pick between the Japanese Gogg and the American release Gogg, I take it Japanese, just because it can turn at the waist, which can give you some much cooler poses than the American, who just kind of, you know, stands there. So, that's been our review. Subscribe for more, and check out our store down below. Gundams R Us, your favorite arms dealer. The best place to get Gundam Msia action figures. Catch you guys later. Bye.